Andrew Bogut, still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
Cavaliers time.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. Teamwork was the... of the discussion in that huddle. He said, quote, "Good shots are there for us on the perimeter if we share the ball, work it around, and find the open man." He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, "If you don't see a good shot, find someone who does." I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Cavaliers ball.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. It's stolen by Bogut. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Curry's got 38 points. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Here's Dellavedova. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, and he gets it to go.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Jefferson dishes to Dellavedova. It's a pick by Love. Dellavedova kicks to Love. Six on the shot clock. The shot's good from Smith.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Timeout called for Warriors.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. LeBron comes in for Jefferson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably... It wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year for the chance to get Love.
Mozgov with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here's Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. James, the pass to Irving. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Livingston dishes to Spates. Mozgov with the block. Right side, Irving. Wallace with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Rush comes in for Green, and it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Fry's checked in. To the inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar. This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here is Livingston. Shot from the wing. Again, Golden State.
All right, let's go.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 19. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about in-game situations, just analyzing the situation and take care of the ball. Making sure that you make eye contact with the pad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen